You want to learn how to do that transition? Watch today's Canva tutorial. I'm not feeling that great today, so I'm going to go off camera while I'm teaching this so that way I don't have to edit out the moments where my face looks like this. And before you say, but Jennifer, why not wait until you feel a little bit better? Here's a problem. I could not sleep last night thinking about this video, so I have to film it now. This is going to be a video document on the Canva homepage. You're just going to choose this one, 1920 by 1080. Like always, that's going to open up a blank document. We're going to title this one Card Transition. This is going to have lots of layers, but don't freak out. We're going to go one layer at a time. Type R on your keyboard because you're going to need a rectangle to cover up the background. Now you might think, well, why not just go ahead and make the background the color you want? Well, you need an illusion here. And so because of that, we need this. Now, you don't want your rectangle to be the exact size of your document. You actually want it to be a little bit bigger. So I'm going to grab this left node right here, this handle, and drag it out just a little bit. And you see that purple line? That just tells you that the rectangle is bigger than the canvas. And then I'm going to let go. Click on Animate. And then we're going to click on this one called Create an Animation. And when you do this, it gives you little tips right here. And we're going to take this, left click near the left side of the document, click your Shift key, and then we're going to slide it all the way until the color goes off the page. Now let's just watch that. That's not bad. I think what happened was it stayed there so long because I held it. So I'm going to delete the path and we're just going to go straight away without holding it there. Shift and then move it straight off the page. So now it should start immediately. It did. Click the down arrow and you might want to choose smooth just to give it a little more smoothness. You might want to reduce the speed of it. It just depends on the next step, but we're going to click done. Now we have this transition that looks like this. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Next layer is going to be a car. So we're going to go to Elements and type in top of car and then look at photos. I'm going to choose this one right here because I think this is a very cool looking car. And then I'm going to left click and drag it. I want it to be in the middle there. You see those pink lines? And then I'm just going to slide it back so that the mirrors are right there. And now what I want to do is change the color of this. There's an easy trick for that. Right click, apply colors to page. That's a pretty good color. Are there any other colors that we could choose? Let me go back. I tell you what, we're going to click this. I'm going to click color and then scroll down to where the photo colors are and see if there's one that I like better. That's not bad. So we're going to use this color right here. That may have been the color that was already there. Who knows? We could go through the whole process of clicking animate and then doing that custom animation again, but Canva's made it super simple to copy an animation from one element to another by using this paintbrush. So I've clicked the rectangle. We're going to go up here, click copy style, and then click the car. And when you do that, now it says custom. Let's see what that looks like. That's pretty good. That's not bad. But we're gonna mess with the background color here in a minute. We need to add our words. There's a couple ways you can do this. My favorite is by clicking T on the keyboard and then sizing it to however I would like for it to be. Or you can go to text. If you have your brand kit set up, you could click on your brand kit fonts, or you can click add a text box, and that will do that too. If you've ever wanted to try Canva Pro but just haven't taken the plunge yet, then make sure you click the link in the description box below so that you can have a free trial before you pay for it outright. Let's get back to the lesson. Type a word. I would say 1-2 words at the max. I'm going to be super creative here and type in the word transition. I think I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. You can even change the fonts if you want to be something else. Y'all know I love Anton. There's Poppins. Ooh, that one looks good. Archivo Black. We need to give the word an effect. We either need to put a rectangle behind the word or use this little trick. Click on effects, go to background, and then what we're going to do is reduce the roundness. You don't have to do this, but that's my favorite look. And then reduce the spread a little bit, and then we can change the color. I'm just going to change this color to a white, and then I'm going to click out of that. So now we have this. This is what it would look like if we left everything just like it is. What we need to do is layer this like a sandwich. Click on your word, click on position, and you can either send it to the back or go to layers. Look, we're going to click the word transition and lower it down below the car and lower it down between the rectangle and the background color. It looks like this. That's not quite the effect we're going for. What we need to do now is just make a couple of adjustments. The first adjustment I want to make is with the car, because I would love for the car to go all the way off the page. Left click the car and bring it in a little bit. So let's see if we drop it right here, if the car will go off the page now. Not quite. So let's give it a little more. Here we go. It goes off the page, but the word was not in the center, and it kind of, the illusion's seen. So, see, I told you I wasn't feeling good. The illusion's not seen well. So we need to make a few adjustments. First, go to position. We're going to go to the word transition and then go to arrange and center this and put it in the middle. The other thing I want to do is click on the car and put it in the middle because it wasn't in the middle either. Now let's go back to layers, and here is the important part. Click on the background color. You don't need to change anything around. Just click on the background color and then click on it up here where it says background color, and you can change the color to be the same as the rectangle. Here in a minute, we're going to add some music. So let's try this out. Did y'all see how smooth that was? That's pretty good. A transition effect is always better with music. Let's go to elements and type in level up. And then up here at the top, instead of photos or shapes, we're going to click the arrow button and go to audio. I'm looking for a free one. And the reason why I want to choose a free one, there it is, called level up sound effect. Let's just try that. Level up sound effect. Here it is. So type that in, level up sound effect, and it will be a free sound effect. And when you click it, it's going to go right where your playhead is. So if I had had my playhead there or further down on this, level up would have gone there, but it's super easy to fix. You just left click and drag it backwards. Why did I choose a free sound effect? Canva Pro's music and sound effects require you to connect your account to YouTube in a way that I've not figured out yet. So therefore I can't teach you how to do it. By using the free ones, I know that I can use it on YouTube without any problems. So that's why I'm choosing a free sound effect for this. I've noticed that sound effects and audio in Canva tends to be really loud. Let's see. It was, I don't know if you could hear that, but it was. And in this case, I'm just going to click the volume button right here and reduce the sound a little bit. It probably was still too loud, if I'm being honest, but I can edit this in my other editor once I add it to my video. How do you use this in a video? Well, first, let's say that you have a video here where you've uploaded your video here, and then you've got your transition here, and then you've got another video here. You can absolutely do that. I'm going to delete those pages. Ooh, yeah, it does not. It does not like when I delete that first page. So let's go back to elements and get that level up and then put it back. If you're using this in another editor, then what you would do is click share, download, and download the effect. Transitions are everybody's favorite thing. So watch this next to see another transition video. Thanks so much for bearing with me when I didn't feel my best, but I wanted to get the information out to you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.